Right. I said I'd be back if anything interesting happened. Let me just catch a pointer and another pointer. Because it's looking like Mr. Goddamn Lucky is aiming to be second. Up till now, Hullabaloo has been second in line of honours for some time. Grace was third, and the little dog fight with Mr. Lucky seen him relegated to fourth. And Mr. Lucky's actually in third. I checked it literally just seconds ago. It said he was in second. So, yeah, stuff's heating up a little bit. And he was way back where my mouse is now. Last time I looked. This time he has gone 1.5 miles. So, it's roughly 25 nautical miles from finishing. Hullabaloo seems to have twisted towards the finish line a bit more. Only 22 miles out. And Grace is, well, 32 miles out, nautical miles out. Still flying along at 6.1 knots. Hullabaloo's doing 7.4 and Mr. Lucky is doing 6.9. So, yeah. I'll come back to you either at the site of convergence, which seems to be up here a little bit more, or something else interesting happens. Talk at you then. So, yeah, some of you might notice that I had tabs in the shop. The tabs part of my browser in the shop. I apologise. Shouldn't have, but hey, I'm keeping an eye on a 3D print that is due to, oh man, phone notifications on the lock screen just suck. That is due to finish in a couple of hours. That's looking good so far, so yeah. It's not my 3D print. I don't have a damn printer. That could very well be my next goal, actually. Once I've got this computer, this new computer, I could very well get a 3D printer. A lot with your help. I don't think I'm going to be in any spot to do it without your help, but here's hoping, because all I know is that thin times will pass. That's all I know right at the moment, and for me personally, it is thin times. As a couple, me and Evie, we're able to live comfortably on Evie's income. Thank goodness for that. But yeah, I kind of feel like I need some income just to help. So if it can come from streaming and online, where I am a lot of the time at the moment, sweet. I've got no issues with it. If it's gonna be, I find a part-time job IRL and I'm not able to uphold my 4 streams a week, then it becomes that. Either way, is going to happen sometime. Shall we have a look? And yep, no other team is retired. Crocus is still hanging in there. Way back when, like seriously. Frontier is a little bit further up, and well, yeah, Melting Pot decided to go visit Hee for a little bit, because yeah, troubles. But alright, let's punch out the leaderboard, see where we're at. So, the winner did it in... The race started on the 9th of April at 1 PM. Right, now I know I will be marking that date. I will get you the coverage as we go, given it's probably 12 or 14 days worth of racing, all up. I'll get you the coverage as we go, possibly at the end of each day for the first 5 or 10 days, or 5 to 6 days, and then it'll start speeding up a bit more next year, because this is yearly from what I've seen. It took 10 days, 1 hour and 53 minutes to finish the run. They were motoring. They were also driving and killing corners, and I'd say damn near capsizing a few times. Number 2, Hullabaloo, so far has elapsed 10 days and 15 hours. Estimated to finish today at 4:46 AM, so we're 12:11, another 3 hours or so. Mr. Lucky's expected a little bit about an hour later. Out of Greece, expected 5:30 this morning. Frontier is expected to come in tomorrow morning. And Crocus is expected on the 23rd. So, yeah. And these 3 down here, these are the did not finish. Retired, electronic issues, and electronic and rigging. So, yeah. 0.5 knots. Something tells me Melting Pot may be on a trailer and headed home. And minus 0.2 knots. I don't know how you can do negative knots, but yeah, obviously that's at a standstill. So that's the leaderboard at the moment. I will leave that blue line up and come back to it if anything else happens. As I say, that or we hit the point of convergence, because that is going to look so interesting down and around here. So at the moment they had their little dog fight and they finally split, went their separate ways. I have a funny feeling that at the point of convergence, which may be around here, by the looks of it, they're going to start fighting again. So things could get interesting. Watch this spot. I'll be back with you in movie magic. Alright, I said I was going to be back if I saw anything interesting. Okay, just take it back out to 7. It's looking like the point of convergence is fairly soon. Actually, if you look at this, silly interactive map, I tell you. I can't select it to view it. Manual area, I guess. That'll work. You can see Mr. Lucky here, 7.2 knots. Still in 3rd place at the moment on the 12:30 update. Mike Carter, 6.2, and Allegris. He's still hanging back a little bit. He really needs to catch a wind or something. And Jim O'Keefe is 7.8 knots. I think the highest legal limit they're allowed to go is about 8 knots. Because I haven't seen them go above. But in saying that, it's sailing, you can go as fast as the wind can take you, especially in this class. Monohull solos, you can only go as fast as the wind will take you. Sure, you can have hydros and stuff and foils and all that jazz to enhance the speed and everything, but yeah. So this is zoomed up 8 times. If I was to get a ruler, put it on the tip of Hullabaloo. Well, it's not quite on the tip of Hullabaloo, because it looks like he's corrected himself a little bit more to come over this way. I'd say that's his predicted path. Okay. He's going to hit it well before Allegris gets up there. That's one thing I know. So there's going to be very little to no intersection up here. If Mr. Lucky speeds up a little bit, he might be able to dogfight. But at this point, Hullabaloo looks like he's definitely got the lead. And if it was to happen, it would be somewhere in around where my mouse is, where my cursor is, in that stretch. So yeah, thought I'd just update that. You know, what I might do is I might play this, after these guys have come in, let's see what the estimated time of arrival is. At the moment, we're looking at 5:30, 5:14 and 4:46. Yeah, I probably won't be awake to do that one when they get in, but I'll definitely update you tomorrow when I do wake up. When they get in, I might come I might come back and rewind this right back and speed up the playback several times and just give you the fast rundown of how the race has gone. Because I don't know about you, and yes, I will zoom out a bit. Crocus is so far behind. Craig Ainsley, he might as well just give up. He's barely doing 6 knots. He will probably make it in a couple of days' time, but no guarantees. Frontier, Alistair Dixon, 7.2 knots. That's a lot closer to where you want to be. He's bound to come in to the finish sometime tomorrow. So yeah, I will. Damn it. Yeah, that's 9 times zoom. So you can actually see they're looking at a convergence point up here somewhere. But 9 times zoom also takes the race line out. Oh, I literally just looked over and saw that and was like, oh shit, that's as interesting as it gets. So yeah. And if I'm still awake, I'll zoom in right in on the finish as these guys come through. So yeah, I'll talk to you in about an hour, I think. Movie magic, it'll be about a second. Alright, howdy people, 1 o'clock update. New status 1 AM. Hullabaloo, miles out in front, might I add. Made a tactful turn. I'll find out what it is. Approximately 15 nautical miles. Yeah. And something tells me he's aiming straight forward at the moment. Looking at that trajectory of the blue line there. Out of Greece, 6.2. Yeah, 28 nautical miles to the finish. He's sunk back a lot. Whether he's just hit a rough patch, no wind, who knows. Mr. Lucky over here. You're talking 18 nautical miles to the finish line. So, yeah. It's really not a race at this point. It doesn't look like there's going to be a gap of convergence, but we'll find out. Right, in the interest of not doing a long video, which this could be if I was to wait around for the next jump, I'm going to call this update number 3 and move on to update number 4. If you look at the end cards of all these videos, the episodes are all linked together on the end cards, so yeah. Happy days. It doesn't look like it's going to be as fighty as what I thought it might be, though that may come closer to the finish line. Yeah. I'll see you in a little bit.